And then I share screen number 2. Okay. Okay, so I just shared about the structure, right? And next is doing the server and client structure, right? And you can merge all your server together, right? And then use the client to log into the server to see the whole structure, to manage the whole structure, right? And then let's talk about some highlight function, okay? So these are some highlight functions that user usually complement with, right? So by the way, if you are turning on the audio, can you please disable it? All right. So just make it like a quiet. Thank you. So this is some functions that users really like. All right. So one of them is the fisheye developing. All right, fisheye developing. Right now, I believe there are more and more cases using the fisheye camera, right? And for fisheye camera, the good thing is you can see that this is our Taipei office, right? Just one camera can cover most the area, right? Most area. You can simply use your mouse to zoom in, right? And then you can see almost everywhere, right? But of course, it's a fisheye, so like a down part is upside down, right? So you can do the fisheye developing like this, right? You click the fisheye developing, make it 90 degree, right? And you can move to whatever you want, right? And 180, 360. All right, and we make it by some mathematics. That means we don't need to integrate your camera, right? We don't need to integrate your fisheye camera as long as your camera is a round shape image, right? So for example, even you use box camera, right? And you mount a fisheye lens, right? It's still running. It can still be run like this way, okay? To do the developing. And when you do the developing, the actual recording is still the fisheye. All right, it's our and this client, this application make the develop for you. All right, so you don't need to worry about, okay, right now, for example, okay, right now I see the girl, right? And then the recording is recording only the girls, not like that. All right, so the fisheye developing is really helpful. All right, and something like this kind of a wide angle camera or multiple lens camera is very useful as well, right? Especially it's high resolution. In this kind of industrial, you can just zoom in for more detail, like you say casino, right? You can easily see some detail by just simply zoom in, right? And also we introduce a function called zoom window, right? You can choose a window like this, right? And you can move, right? It's just like a spy glasses or something like that, right? And also you can do more window, right? Like this and that and that. Just make like one camera become multiple camera, right? For user to easily to manage their layout, right? For example, I'm a security guy. I am managing the casino. So I can do like this, right? And then save the layout. And next day, I just see the layout like this way, right? Easily. And you can adjust if something wrong, right? And the good function. And this one, smart search, I believe this is, I can say that top 3 function that people like, all right? So it's a smart motion search. You can search the motion in seconds, right? Like this. You just choose an area, right? And then you will sit and then click the timeline display. The system will display only motion for you. All right. So you see the lady go to the toilet and then come out very soon. I go to the toilet and then come out very soon, right? Just as I usually say, it doesn't mean I pee so fast, right? We just skip the no motion time and they introduce you the motion part, all right? And the best thing is you don't need to pre-config anything, all right? You want to search who goes to toilet, you search. You want to search who get into the room, you search. All right. So you see the lady come out very soon, get in very soon, and soon someone open the door, close the door, and then soon the lady come out again. Right? We just show you the motion. All right. So save your time very much. All right. And then this one is a new function. If you didn't use it yet, use it. It's very good. We call it hotspot. Hotspot, right? So it's kind of a link all your camera with each other. All right. For example, this case, my colleague went back home, right? And then I want to see where are you going? What are you doing, right? So let me go back. So in this case, my colleague going back home. And if I want to find that next camera, right? Usually you go to the left side to see the panel, right? Find the camera and click and see it. What if you have too many cameras, right? It's very tired to find it, right? So you can pre-configure to link the camera by the icon, all right? So you just simply click the icon and then the linked camera will pop up, all right? And then, okay, he's going back to the elevator room, right? You can click next camera, next icon to pop up the camera, all right? So we suggest you to link all your camera together in your site, right? Easier for you to use, right? And something like I/O control, I believe everybody knows that, right? You can set up some icon. When you click the icon, you trigger the camera output or I/O module, right? So you can basically remotely control, turn on the light, turn off the light, elevator control, or the barrier, right? The no man parking lot, right? Open the barrier, close the barrier, something like that, right? And then the export video, right? For export video, basically you can put timestamp and everywhere, anywhere, right? And you can put the logo, right? Big or small, anywhere, transparent or not, right? You can type some text, right? This is for police use only or something like that, right? And then in the end, you can do like a time compress, time lapse export video, right? So for example, I can export 1 minute and 48 second video into 10 seconds. All right. So you will become like this. All right. So this is the function of exporting video from NX. All right. And then the advanced PTZ, right? The usually use the joystick much, but in NX, you don't need to do that, right? Hold the shift and then click the PTZ camera, any position, right? It's like a click and go. And you can even choose an area. We zoom into the area, right? Zoom into the area and double click, zoom out. And then choose again, zoom in again. So easier for you to control the PTZ camera, all right? And we have a mobile, right? Mobile app. Basically, what I just introduced, 90% you can use it here, all right? So this is a very fancy app, right? If you didn't use it, try it, all right? It's very face response, and you can do some smart search, right? Fisheye zoom in, two-way talk, everything here, all right? I just skip this one. I'm afraid occupy your time too much, all right? And NX software, NX is highly secure. Oops. Wait a minute. Let's turn on the audio, turn off. All right. NX is highly secure software. All right. We pass a lot of, let's say, certification, right? Usually people looking for the ISO, right? For this one, we have a certificate for you if you need it in your project. All right. after some NDA, like we can provide you this one for your project. And there's a SOC type 2. All right. And in America, we passed the Praetorian, the certification, right? It introduced 3 parts, right? The cloud portal, right? We got an excellent A, right? Then the cloud VMS software and the client, right? We got an A, right? And the cloud backend, the code, right? The code, Yeah, we got an A as well, right? So basically it's quite safe. And besides that, we introduce something like this, right? Username overlay, right? This is to avoid the operator like taking picture or record a video from the site, right? Because when he log in, right, his name or whatever will show on the video, right? So he will not do that, right? If he take a picture or something, his name is on it, or his I don't know, ID card number or whatever, right? So this is a very direct way to secure your system, right? To avoid this kind of picture taking or video taking, right? I want to jump to the new section first, like a quickly. So just as I say, that is NSWinner Pro, right? And now we are introducing a new product called NSWinner Enterprise. Let me miss my. All right. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Basically, it's the same software. All right, it's the same software, which means you can only find one installation package called NSWinner VMS. All right, you install on your site and use your NS client to log in. Right, by default, it's a Pro. It's a Pro. You need to have a perpetual license, right? Pro license to activate it and then to do the recording. All right, but you can also upgrade it to Enterprise. It's a subscription version. All right, so we are using one software, but two different kinds of licensing model. All right, so what's new in the Enterprise? Basically, we want to make it as a software that can manage multiple sites, unlimited multiple sites, right? And we try to put some AI ability on it and the cloud ability on it. All right, it doesn't mean this enterprise will run on cloud side. No, all right? It's still on prem side, which means you still need to prepare a hardware server, PC, laptop, whatever, unboxed, right? To install NSWinner to run it on local. Of course, you can install on your cloud machine to run it on cloud side, no problem. You can do that, right? But we offer you the VMS package only. You decide where you want to install to. Okay, and the cloud I will introduce you later. We run the software on your premise, but we use cloud to upgrade your system to do something else. Okay, too many words, I will skip it. So I will introduce this one. The left side is the NSWinner Pro. All right, so the one you're familiar with, camera, add into the servers, you merge the server to become a system. Right now we call it site. All right, you merge the servers, become a site. There is a system admin, which is a site admin. You can use it, log into the system and see everything, right? But the scale is limited. The scale is limited, right? Why limited? Basically, in our testing, we merge 100 servers in one site, right? And it's working well. But in some cases, we have a real project. They run 100 server, merge it, running well as well. But some cases is like maybe they use wireless Wi-Fi, right? They use 4G, 5G, which is not so stable network, right? And they merge probably 30 servers, right? And it doesn't work well, right? It become unstable or something. Some server become unstable, right? And then they reduce to maybe 25 servers, merge, and it's working well, right? So basically, in this structure, you merge the servers, right? Server and server will talk to each other, right? Like, hey, I'm server one. I have a 20 camera. I know 99 servers, all of you are working well, and something shared information with each other. But some server maybe got wrong recognition, right? Some wrong information. So during the heartbeat detection, or they say information sharing, there should be something wrong. And then the system become unstable. due to the network issue. All right. So every time when you merge too many servers and got an issue, we always recommend you, okay, check your network to make sure your network is working very well, very healthy, right? If not, then reduce the servers merge. All right. And until it getting stable, right? That means your current network situation can afford only this servers merge, right? But sometimes customers just don't care, right? They just say, oh, even my network is no good, you still need to make sure everything runs well. So, all right, right now you may feel confused in some document from us, right? You may see in the brochure somewhere, right? You see, why right now NX limited the server merge into 10, right? Yes, we recommend you to do under 10. Right, and actually, in the real setting, inside our research, there are not so many projects that merge more than 10. All right, so okay, we recommend you to merge just less than 10 servers to make sure it's running very well. But of course, we don't do hard limitation. That means you can do more, right? But you should take the responsibility to make sure everything running well. If network or the hardware performance are running well, then the system should be running well. All right. So this is a perpetual. The NX Windows Professional, right? Right now, the enterprise, we do something different. All right. On the cloud side, we put a new role called organization admin. All right. Organization admin. That is the admin above the site admin. The site admin is only for one site only, right? And then the organization admin can control multiple sites as long as those sites are under the organization. All right. Let's take an example, McDonald's, for example, McDonald's, right? So you are doing the subscription version, the enterprise, and you sign up McDonald's to be your customer, the organization McDonald's, right? So McDonald's, they don't need to merge all the store, right? They don't need to merge all the store. Just keep it running along, all right? As long as all of them under McDonald's, even you don't merge it, McDonald's can still see all the camera, right? Live view, playback, export video, smart search, get the notification, or like everything, right? Yeah, but of course, something you cannot do yet, right? Like to change the configuration of each site. You need to log into that site and do the configuration, right? But soon we will fill it up. We will improve it, right? To make it a real, like you don't need to merge it, but 100% manage all of them. All right. So the current status is like this. You can do a live view, playback, and smart search, export video, PDS control, something like that. All right. We think it's good enough. At this moment, right, good enough to do the multiple site management. Of course, in one site, if you need failover, right, still merge it. Like in one McDonald's, there are a lot of cameras, right, and they want to do failover for the servers. Yeah, you still merge in one site, in one local site. All right. So this is the main difference that between the professional and the enterprise in the structures aspect. All right. So since we say professional is a server client structure, right? So enterprise is more like a server cloud client structure, right? Cloud in between help a lot. That means for subscription version enterprise, the server needs to be on internet. All right, needs to be on internet. If your server cannot be on internet, then you cannot do the subscription. All right. So we are trying to do something like if you need some functions that only exist in enterprise, then you choose enterprise, right? And since all of the functions are based on cloud, right? So your server online is necessary, right? We don't want to do like you cannot get online, but we still push you to do the subscription. We don't want to do that. All right. So currently, if your server can be online and you like the enterprise functions, then you can do the subscription. All right. So let me introduce what we have in the subscription version enterprise. Okay. I think I can do a live demo, but let's do it. All right. So first of all is the NS map. NS map, right? In subscription version, you have a free NS map, right? You can put an icon on the map, and when you double click the camera pop up back to the NS client, right? Why we do that? Why we do that? Because usually traditional way they do the map, right? They usually do that. Put the icon on the map. When you click on the icon, the video show on the map in small size, right? With a small size. And it's a limited function. Only live view, probably playback, probably export video, right? But the function is limited. So since we are using the NS client, which is very powerful, we want to do everything for you, right? So you click the camera and then pop up back to the NS client. You can do a live view, playback, smart search, export video, PTZ control, like everything, right? So yep, this is the map, right? Basically use the map to control, to manage your own multiple sites from you or something, right? And most of the case, actually, they do like this way. They use two monitors or multiple monitors, right? And they can put a map on one monitor, right? And when you click the camera pop up back to the main monitor. All right. So this is a better way for you to do, like in data center, command center, or something, right? So yeah, this is a better, let's say, performance behavior for you to manage the site from the map. All right. And this map is actually a GIS map, right? What I call GIS map is in the map, of course, you can type your camera, your server, and then to find your camera and server, right? And click on it, move the map to the camera, to the server location, right? But this is a GIS map, so that means you can use it just like Google Map, right? Even you don't have a camera on it, you can type Taipei, Japan, Hong Kong, or something, right? To move to there, all right? And even there is a traffic information on the map, right? You can see the right side is a traffic icon. When you click on it, right, all the traffic situation status will pop up on the map, right? I checked the Taiwan map and also Thailand. It works. It works. It's like it's correct. It's correct, right? Yeah, you can try it. You can try it later if you are interested in that. All right. So this is a map. So just as I say, the map is for free, right? If you do the subscription version enterprise, the map is for free. But we also introduce a pay function. We call it advanced map, right? So why we do the advanced map? This is very cool, all right? So in NX, you may use some in-camera AI camera. Like you may use some camera that they have an in-camera AI. You may use some AI software that integrate with NX already, right? Or you may use the AI manager. I will introduce later. No matter what you use, as long as the metadata exists in NX, then we can do that. All right. We turn the object from your 3D view to the 2D map view. All right. So simply say, if you are using AI with NX, right, all the objects that you recognize can be shown on the map. All right. And this is a GIS map, right? So think about that. If you are doing the smart city, like really big, and you have a camera everywhere, and the camera can detect people in the vehicle, right? You will see your map full of car, trunk, motorbike, people, or something. So you can easily recognize, okay, where is the traffic jam, right? Or high traffic area, something like that, right? Or think about that. I have been asked for a long time, right? Andy, how can I manage a prison, right? A jail. before we can use the bracers, right? Like a tag or something, right? To find their location or something. But right now, human right, you're gonna do that, right? This is the solution. All right. In prison, you have cameras, of course, right? And then when camera recognize people, right, show on the prison 2D map. So you can easily recognize, okay, where is the prisons? And of course, if you are doing face recognition, right? And the face recognition integrate with Dynamics. So like Andy going to somewhere and got recognized on the map, you will see the icon called Andy, right? Something like that. So it's a little bit like a Harry Potter, right? Have you seen the Harry Potter? There's a map, right? You can see, okay, where's Harry, where's Ron, or something. All right. So very interesting. All right. I have a very blur video to showcase that. All right. So in this case, right, there are some people in the indoor side, right? So you can see the map, indoor camera. We got actually one people, but recognize person and the face. They show two icons, right? In this case, you can shut down the face, right? Just the people. And the outdoor one, we recognize the 3 car, right? You can see 3 car, right? One is motorcycle, bicycle or something, right? So it will be running like this, right? So when there's car coming, there's a bus coming, we showcase on the map. Okay, we believe this one will be very useful. Will be very useful in some cases. Amusement park event or something, right? So since we have to focus the AI object, right? So we want to make AI object everywhere as well, right? So we introduce the AI manager. The AI manager. AI manager is an embedded plugin running together with the NSWinner. So that means once you install NSWinner and upgrade to the enterprise version, then AI manager is inside. You just need to subscribe it, and then you can use it. All right. So the subscription is working like this way. Let me show you the NS Connect. So this is a subscription portal for distributor, for reseller, for SI, right? No matter who you are, you have this full interface to use. All right. So of course, you are the you are the SI, right? You do a lot about organization, which is the end user, right? The top of you, it's a distributor, for example. They cannot see your data, right? All the data belong to you only, right? The privacy, right? So when you do the management here, right? For example, I have an ND Sport. So basically, when the ND Sport is online, you can click the style and then give license here, right? Easily. So it's no longer like okay, give a license key or something, right? You just manage by this way. You want more recording license? Okay, I give you more, right? You want AI manager? I give you AI manager. You want the advanced map? Okay, how many icon you need? I give it the NS map, right? And in the future, soon, we will have the cloud storage, right? Oh, you want 3 camera? You have 15 cameras, but only 5 camera you want to do cloud recording? Then okay, I give you 5 cloud storage, something like that, right? We want to make everything easy, even the cloud storage. All right. So this is the distributor, reseller, SI, how they manage the end user. Okay, how they manage the end user. So let me go back to this one. So if you subscribe AI manager and your SI distributor, reseller give you the license, right? You can turn it on here, AI manager. Maybe I can do a live demo. Let me see. AI manager, AI manager. Okay, let's do live demo. Let me log into my site. Okay, let me use this camera. Okay, resolution is no good. It's okay. Okay. I turn it on already. Okay. Let me turn it off. Let me restart it again. Integration, AI Manager. Right. So when you just turn it on, when you just turn on the AI Manager, the system will detect, okay, in your server, what do you have? Okay, what do you have? So in this, it is a laptop, right? I have a CPU, of course, right? And I have an Intel, right? Because we will use the Intel, something like an accelerator inside the Intel as well, right? So right now I detect CPU and the Intel CPU. All right. If you have a NVIDIA, you will see NVIDIA here, right? If you have a Hilo, DeepX, MariX, you have any famous popular accelerator that we integrate with already, then you will see here. So you can choose this AI Manager you want to run on which type of accelerator, right? You know accelerator, right? They say maybe you run AI Manager in CPU only. Maybe you can run 12 cameras, right? But if you run on the Hilo, maybe you can 30 camera or 40 cameras, something like that. Okay. So right now I try the Intel. So when you do that, click apply. You will need to wait for it download, right? Download the Intel version of AI Manager. All right, you can click refresh to see 38%. And when everything is ready, then the AI Manager and the models list will be listed here for you to choose. All right, so you can choose it and then use it. All right. Okay. Almost done. Okay. So right now it's running like a demo object, right? So basically the first time you should wait for the download as well, but because I download already, so it's running already, right? So basically we introduce something by default for you, right? Like, okay, demo object detection means include AT objects inside, right? Some animals, some vehicles, person, of course, cell phone, something. Let me see. Person, right? Up. Nope. Up top, right? Cell phone. Oops. Yeah, cell phone, right? So the recognition is like this, and then you can click advanced object search, right? To search what you want to search, right? Just like object search. You click an object, and then we put it back for you. But right now I don't do recording, so there's no playback, right? So this is a AT object introduced in the AI Manager by default, right? And you can change the model easily like this way. Oh, okay, I don't want this. I want face detection, right? I click on it, apply. And then it takes for a few seconds, and you will start to recognize the face, right? So think about that. In your system, in your site, let's say McDonald's again, right? I have 300 McDonald's, right? I can easily change the models for each store online remotely like this way. All right. This is what we say. We want to make AI easier, right? And AT object, face, and something like people detection or people and vehicle. Those are very popular right now in cameras, right? Most of the cameras, they introduce this kind of function, right? And yeah, so do we. We have it as well. If you want like an outdoor scene and you only need people and the vehicle, yeah, you can do this, right? More accurate. All right. So this is AI Manager. So basically, we just empower you with some default AI, right? But this is not the best thing that we introduce as AI Manager, right? We don't sell AI. For AI Manager, you can upload your own AI model. That means if you are a developer, if you have your AI team, if you happen to hire some AI person, right, they can train the model, train the AI model, right? We realize that to train the model is easier right now, right? Probably 2 weeks, 1 month, you can get a very nice AI model to recognize something, right? And then as an AI company, what do you do later? You need to program a software to use this model, right? And then after that, maybe 3 months, 4 months, or longer, half year, right? And then you need to integrate with the VMS, maybe, right? Maybe 1 more month, 2 more months, right? So the second part and the third part take you like a half year or longer, right? It doesn't make sense. So AI Manager is the second and the third part, which means as long as you have an AI model, you upload to your site, deploy it to your site, right? And then you can use it immediately. All right. So this is what we want to do. We realize that a lot of factory, a lot of company, they all have their own AI team, right? To do some AI recognition. Even I have a customer is a shoes factory, right? They have some AI team to do some AI as well, right? And then yeah, they can easily just upload and then use it. And don't get me wrong, the upload doesn't mean upload to NS Cloud, running on the cloud or something. No. The upload is for you to download back, deploy back to your on-prem server to run on-prems, right? So you don't need to worry about, oh, it's online, everyone can see that. Not like that, not like that. So let me introduce how it works, all right? How it works. AI Cloud here. All right, so this is the page that you can upload your AI. So if I am the end user, okay, and this board, actually this icon, this account is the end user. So I just click add model, all right, and then you drop your model here, choose your model here. Let me choose it. We found it on internet on GitHub. You know GitHub, right? It's a free resources area. We found some AI, right? And we try to upload here to run it, and it works. It works, right? Let me try something like PPE, all right? PPE is like you can buy this one. I download it from GitHub, and it's a .onnx model, right? ONNX is a standard format of AI model, right? So you can upload this this way, put it here, right? And then, okay, you upload the model, right? And you click next. And because I'm the organization, I'm ND Sport, right? So I can choose ND Sport only, which means I upload this for myself only, right? The other people cannot see it, all right? And if I am a distributor, right, I upload a model, then you can choose your end users, your organizations, all right? So it's good for you to use it, I mean, upload it for your customer to use, right? Maybe you charge, right? Something like that, all right? So I choose for myself, next. And then this is just a folder, right? You want to put your model, maybe you upload a lot of model, right? And you can put different folder. This is for for machine, this is for environment or something like that, right? I just whatever choose AI model. Just go next, default ONNX, and then default, just default next, right? This is a PPE. PPE, by the way, is a personal protective equipment, right? Like a helmet or vest, right? Upload. So after you upload it, why we need to upload it? Because we need to put on the NSAI cloud to package for you, right? Just as I say, sometimes you are using NVIDIA, sometimes you are using Hilo, sometimes you are using DeepX, right? So we need to make this AI model run together with DeepX, Hilo, or NVIDIA, and then for you to download back to your site. That means no matter where you get the AI model, we can make it running on different machine with the different accelerators, all right? if you are an AI player, then you may know that you train the AI by NVIDIA tool, for example, and then you can use it only on NVIDIA machine. You cannot use it on Intel, DeepX, Hilo, or something. And you can use it, but you cannot use it as a rater, right? But NX AI Manager can make any type of AI model running on every kind of accelerator. All right. Okay. You finish the upload. You can see on the model. Oh, actually, I do something like a PPE, good and yeah, that I usually do, right? And how to use it? Go to the site and export. And I use to this camera. And right now we detect the camera are using this model. This is our default model. So we show it on this way, right? Okay, I switch the model with PPE, for example. Okay, and then you go back to the NX witness here, right click, camera setting, integration. You see PPE is downloading, right? And because I choose Intel, so NX AI Cloud will package the PPE together with the Intel package and then download to you. So if I'm using NVIDIA, right, and then we'll package with NVIDIA and download to you. All right. So I think it's working right now. Flash. Okay, it's working right now. So this AI model, PPE, oh, it's wrong. It's detecting, right? Okay, this is a head, this is a person, right? So if I wear a helmet, right? So you can see blue helmet. Okay. Oh, they even show me sunglasses. Okay, blue helmet, right? And if I wear a vest, I feel like I'm a YouTuber. I'm doing some YouTuber things, right? You wear a vest, you can see vest, right? And of course, you can do some advanced search, right? Here, yeah, you could do some search here, right? By vest or something, okay? Because I don't do recording, so cannot show, all right? So this is what we do, right? The AI manager upload your AI. This PPE, we found it somewhere for free, right? And some of my customer, they are testing in the current site, right? Inside, and your work is working. It's working, all right? So it doesn't mean I encourage you to use it on your side, all right? But you can try. You can try. I can provide it to you since it's open source somewhere, all right? So this is how to upload AI model, right? Let me try another. Switch to the good and yeah, okay? I trained this one, good and yeah, at the Teachable Machine. It's an AI training tool provided by Google, I think. Google, yeah, for free as well, right? Okay. So let's see, good and yeah, okay? So let me try, but I think some mistake, it keeps showing good. Actually, I put a I put an event here, right? Analytics event for this camera. When it is good, then I show a text like a good, right? So you can go back here and then show the good, right? And then it shows good. Sorry, a little bit delay, all right? So I just want to show you, right? Like no matter what that what NX winners can recognize, you can make some event, right? Event rule, right? So in that case, the PPE case, right? You can do like if you detect head, right? Which means not wearing helmet, right? And then you make an alert or something, right? To notify the workers, right? Hey, wear helmet, something like that. All right. And what else to show? Yeah, this is to change the model, but of course you can add more model, right? Add a new pipeline, right? I add the PPE, so you can run multiple model together in one camera. All right. So let me go back here. You see, right now, this camera is running Good and Ye and also PPE, two models together, right? So because we only charge you by camera, so you turn on AI Manager for one camera, but you put 10 AI model running together, still okay, right? Still one license, all right? So, but basically, we introduced this is because we have a new function called AI model chain. AI model chain, not training, not train the AI model. It's a link AI model. Link AI model. Okay, so what does that mean? You can do that here. For example, I want PPE, right? And then to add a model like this, Good and Ye or PPE, add chain model, right? This is not a good case. For example, I do QR code detection. Okay, QR code detection, right? That AI only detect it is a QR code or not, right? And then I train another model. This is a OCR. OCR. Then what happened? The QR code detection will detect, is it a QR code? If yes, then send this picture to OCR to recognize what is it. What is it? All right. So basically, we can do something like this. AT object recognition and the chain color recognition. Then what happened? Right? We can do like a detect is a people wearing yellow clothes, or is a car in yellow, or is a dog in yellow, or is a cup in yellow, cell phone in yellow, something like that, right? So it will be more diverse, right, for the use case. All right, the chain model, all right. So probably we can do something like a cup play recognition first, right? It's a cup play and then send to send to another model, right? And then to do OCR of what cup play it is, all right? Okay, this is the AI manager, how to upload AI and then use it, right? And then when you upload the AI, of course, when the system recognizes it, and then we can see the map, right? We can show the object on the map, right? And also, you may need to use the AI, right? You may need to use the AI or metadata. We introduce you the post process as well, right? We have some default post process, like okay, I detect the PPE, right? I can do something like illegal dumping, right? You put it there, right? Like crossing, loitering, right? Object counting or something by default. But we provide you the SDK as well. You can create your own post process to use the metadata. I would just quickly show some cases from. Let me see. Yeah, this one. No, I think I introduced this one. Okay, so basically, in NSA Manager, if you are running a post process by yourself, to create your post process, you can do something like that, right? The image recognize some object. You can use the object to do a pie chart, to do a chart, to do even the heat map or something, right? Your developer can do that, right? And then, for example, you are the SI, and then you sell AI manager, right? And also you are using our SDK to create the post process, and you can sell it as a package to your customer, right? Because some customer, they need a developer to help, they cannot do that. Yeah, you help them, maybe you charge them, right? Or it's in your service cost or something, right? Anyway, you can use the data very well by this way, right? So it's just like a simple dashboard to calculate the metadata right? To showcase to the users, right? Also, you may be able to do like this, right? Parking lot management, right? Like you remove a car and then put it somewhere, and then the parking lot show occupied, right? And then maybe when the car removed for long and then it become green again or something, right? So this is doable as well. You don't need to create software and then run it somewhere, right? You just create the post process, run together with the annex, right? Run together with the annex. And you can even do something like this. Our colleague Jason use an AI training tool to train the dice, right? But you train the dice, the system only detect this is 1, this is 1, this is 4, and the what 4, right? You can make a post process to calculate it to show 114 means 6 means small, right? And you can do something else. Oh, you are winner. You can do a lucky draw or something, right? So this is all about the post process, right? We open the opportunity, we open the possibility for you to do all of this, right? Yeah, something like this. The oil is full or empty or something, right? So in some cases, if you want a visible the function, right, to see, to not just for you to search back the data, but also we show you the data in a different way, right? You can consider the post process. Okay. So this is the post process, and let me pause it. Let me go back to the end client. So this is about the AI manager, right? You can subscribe it, some embed AI for you to use. You can upload your AI. Probably we will enrich our AI model zoo, right? We will search more and more AI. Of course, it's free copyright one, right? And then put it there for you to download, to try to use it or something, right? And if you have your own AI, you can upload it, right? And then to use by yourself. If you are the reseller, SI distributor, you can upload AI as well, right? And then assign it to your customer, right? To sell to them or for them to use, whatever, right? So I have some distributor partner. They are now becoming AI company, right? They don't program the software, but they hire someone to do the AI training, right? Train the AI model to fit the customer's requirement, right? So for example, a sushi restaurant, right? They want to train a model for recognize sushi, right? Okay, they train the model, sushi model, then okay, and then sell to them. They get a package with the AI manager, sell to them, charge monthly, right? And then they can recognize on the belt how many sushi is running, what sushi is there, right? And then they need post process, right? So my distributor can use the post process to make a dashboard. How many sushis on the belt, right? Oh, the tuna, the tuna sushi is only one left, right? And then the chef can, okay, only one left. Okay, do more and put it on the belt, something like that to enhance their service, right? So this is how we do for you to upload the AI model, and then you can use it, right? Then next year, right, we have a plan to make an AI shop, right? So for the AI shop, any one of you, or the engineer or someone, the students, right, they can upload the AI to that shop, right? And then all the AI manager user can be able to search the AI model and then to subscribe it, to buy it, whatever, right? So we want to make AI everywhere, right? Right now in the security industry, we only know people recognition, vehicle recognition, PPE, face recognition, license plate recognition. Maybe there are something more, right? And then when we open it, we will get to know, right? There will be more people upload for free or they charge or something, right? Anyway, to enrich the database, right? Everybody can try it, use it, and if that is good, then buy it, subscribe it. Right? So this is the future, right? We also have something that we are thinking how to enrich the enterprise, right? Oh, by the way, I forget something. Let me go back to my local site for a demonstration by video. No, I don't need to do that. I can do a live show. Let me do it here. One more function that is good in enterprise is the bookmark sharing, right? The bookmark sharing. So right now, we don't really need to use video to your customer, right? We try to make your VMS like cloud VMS, right? So for example, in the morning, I came into the office, right? We have a face recognition like in front of our door. And then when I get in the door by face, right? Actually, we send the bookmark, right? This is what we can do with the NS Witness Pro already, right? But right now, I can do that. I search ND. No ND. Okay. So, pressure. So you can search a bookmark or you find a bookmark and then share the link to your customer or to someone, right? And your customer only need to pass the link on the browser and they can see the video. Okay, so they feel like, okay, this is the cloud VMS. Actually, not. Service on premise at your site, right? No, ND. So this is in the morning video that I get into the office, right? I recognize my face and get into the office. For this video, you can easily share, click the share, right? And then share the link to your customer or someone. And also you can add something. Okay, this link, I want it to be expired in 1 hour, right? I share out. After 1 hour, this link doesn't work, right? Or I can put password or something, right? And then okay, you copy the link, share with your customer, your friend, that's it. And then do the password, password, and then you see the video, right? So it's sometimes say KND. So right now my NX will become a Google Drive server, something like that, right? Because when the user click, when the user pass the URL to the browser and click play, right? At this moment, the footage is from your server directly to the customer site. Not to cloud, not to cloud. So it's PMP. Right? So it's working like your site is a cloud site, working like that, right? And send video to your customers, right? This is very fancy, right? Many people like it, right? An easy way for you to share the video, right? Easy way, okay? So I think let's go from today. We think, right? We are thinking, keep thinking how to use the metadata well. Right? Since right now, a lot of AI, a lot of metadata, right? How to use the map, right? So in the advanced map, instead of the object display, right? Your AI recognize the object and show a map. And then also, if you are doing something like a camera, home or dash camera, right? Inside your car, dash camera, all of those camera. We have a GPS inside, of course, right? If you are using that kind of a camera, right, the GPS coordinates will be synchronized with the NS map. So let's say I'm wearing body camera, I go out to do patrolling, right? On the NS map, you see the icon moving, right? And if I do the image as well, my icon moving and I shoot, I see some people, vehicle, and the icon display, right? The object shoot in front of me as well, right? So it will be very cool, very fancy, right? And we are in our plan, we are doing something how to use metadata, right? Like object blurring, right? Like, in the system, if you recognize a license plate and the face, right? Okay, you just use license plate. Face, you just blur, right? So that's why we need a face detection, right? We detect the face, and then we can blur the face, right? For privacy, right? Or something, I don't know, cell phone blur, whatever, right? And this will be device only, right? Or something like the SSO, right? You don't need to create an account like all the time. You just use your Gmail account, right? Or Azure account, something to do the SSO, right? Those will be, because those are related with the AI, related with cloud. So we put it on the enterprise version only. If some function is good for both, then we put on the perpetual and the enterprise, right? So it doesn't mean we give up the software license, right? We do both. So again, some people, some rumor are in the market. NS no longer do the perpetual license. Don't buy it. It's not like that, right? We still do enterprise. We still do professional, and now we introduce enterprise, right? If the enterprise is good for your business, you do it, right? If you need a function, you do it. If you still just need a professional, then you do professional. It doesn't matter, right? Also, since we are the only software company that can do one software for two different types of licensing, right? So we introduce a possibility that you can jump from professional to enterprise, or even jump from professional. Okay, this is still in the plan. I mean, from enterprise to the professional, but we will do it, right? But right now, you can do professional to enterprise. If some enterprise function you need it very bad, right? You really want to, you really want it, right? And you have a current professional license, right? You don't want to waste it, right? So we can change your current existing license, professional license, to enterprise subscription service, right? One license for one channel, 2 years subscription. Okay, so for example, I have a laptop, I have a 10 channel professional license, right? I want to subscribe AI Manager, but it's perpetual, right? I want AI Manager, right? So the only way is turn my site, upgrade my site to enterprise. But I have a 10 channel license, I don't to waste it, right? Okay, the 10 channel, we will make it become 10 channel, 2 years subscription, recording subscription, right? And then you just subscribe 10 channel more AI Manager, and then you can use it, right? So this is the way we do. You want to do enterprise, but you want to keep it. You want to keep your 10 channel license. It's fine as well. You just deactivate it. In client, you can deactivate the license key, right? Deactivate it, and then you keep it. Maybe you use it somewhere in your another machine, right? Something, and then the current side you can upgrade to subscribe the recording license, subscribe the AI Manager, subscribe the Mac or CloudStorage, whatever, right? Now this is the way we do right now, and soon in the future, go back as well, right? So for example, I have a project. It's 2 years, right? They need enterprise. So they subscribe in enterprise, right? After 2 years, the project is ended, right? The project is finished. 2 years contract finished, right? I am the SI. Of course, I will not pay to NX anymore, right? Because the contract is finished, right? But the end user, after 2 years, nobody pay, right? The recording will stop. Everything will stop, right? They don't want to do like that. We don't want to do like that. It's like they are abandoned, right? We don't do like that. So we will introduce a function that, okay, the current site, no people pay anymore, but you subscribe 2 years already, right? We can turn your site back to the perpetual, right? It's a limited perpetual. The cloud function will not work of those, right? The cloud function doesn't work if you do, I don't know, the AI Manager or something. Anyway, anything with the cloud not working, but the recording will remain, right? The site will be still be able to do the recording or something, right? And maybe project by project, there's a gap, right? After 3 months, another SI with job, right? And then the user say, yeah, I want the AS Windows enterprise. And then, okay, I go subscribe. And then the current site can go back to subscription again, right? So they can enjoy the cloud function again, the cloud storage AI manager, whatever again, right? So this is how we will do, right? To make sure you are not like a hostage, right? Oh, once I go subscription, I cannot go back. Not like that. Not like you can always go back if you don't want anymore, right? I think it's all flexible, right? We want people enjoying it, but not hostage, right? Some announcement. All right. So I think that's all from my side, and let me introduce, because this section includes all Asia country, right? So if you are interested in anything, right? Feel free to reach out to your NS people, right? I'm Andy. I'm in charge of Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, Macau, Mongolia, and Thailand, right? If you are interested in the enterprise, how to use it, you want demo or something, right? Feel free to reach me out, right? And we have we are a team, right? Asia team. You are in South Korea, India, Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia. Okay? So feel free to reach out to us, send email to us, or just email to me as well, right? I can introduce them to you, right? Any questions? In the Google Meet, there is I think right button side, there is a way to ask questions. Let me see. There is a Q&A section, Q&A box, right? Yeah, if you have a question, you type a Q&A and we can reply in detail. Actually, I don't know where the Q&A as well. Let me check. The tool. Yeah, in the meeting tool is a Q&A, right? So if you have any question, feel free to ask, right? And then if no question, or you are shy to ask, Asian people, if you are shy to ask, you can send us the email, right, to ask privately. Okay, hello, is this recorded? And that's right, this session is recorded, and I'm going to upload to my YouTube channel. Okay, share my YouTube channel as well. Or send an email or anything. Do that. After this meeting, I will send some documentation and the YouTube link to this, right? And then feel free to share. Feel free to share with your partners, friends, or something. Okay. This one is recorded. I will upload to your YouTube channel, and you can share. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Questions? After this subscribe enterprise for 2 years, and customer has to get the credential, they will use this in the local network. That's right. That's right. Yes. All right. So actually the go back enterprise back to the visual, we are still claiming the basic rule is when you get the enterprise back to the visual is a little bit. So no more cloud function, right? No more cloud function, and actually the function and the site will become like staying on site, staying on site. That means you may not be able to get voices, right? We have to like keep working, right? Keep working, right? If you want like a more flexible function or something, you should always go back to the enterprise. All right. So this is but we're still playing. I cannot 100% until you have this limitation. But basically the technology will be disabled. But the audio recording will be working on your private network, You can use your NS client and keep IP address, log into the NS server, live review, put an keep recording, do everything, right? And you just sacrifice the cloud function, right? And the AI detection works with any brand of camera. Yes. So the AI manager is a plugin, it's the software inside NSONS. So no matter what kind of camera that you are using, right? Say if you are using a multiple camera, dash camera, or even cell phone camera, right? And the stream set back to the server, the manager can work with that, right? So of course we put AI on the bottom camera. But you put bottom camera, you walking outside, you can do LPR, instant player recognition, right? So this is what we do. The image is the software. Inside the ISO server. So when you want the camera, you can use the AI function. Just as I just demo, right? I use the webcam. I use the webcam, right? And then the webcam can do the AI function detection as well. So my webcam is no good. Okay. Any more questions? Yes, any? Hey, any? Okay, another question. I have a site. They are using NS Windows Pro and the 3 server NAS storage recording. If they plan to upgrade to enterprise, can I use the same server? Yes, please use the server just as I did, right? Not using the same software. Right? So basically, the current hardware if you just upgrade to enterprise without any hardware change. But of course, if you are applying a manager, right, the AI takes some paper, paper, right? So that's just you putting this, right? But it's got that. It's a hardware. AI always has a lot of resources, right? So the answer is yes. The same hardware you can upgrade, right? But if you apply a manager, that you may need to upgrade server as well, or just other figure, idle car, medium car, or gas car, something like that, right? Okay.
Hello, Andy. Hello, Andy. Can you hear me? Hello, Andy. Hello.
Hi, Andy. We cannot hear your voice.
Hello. Okay.
Hello, Andy. It should be better now, right? Close some app. Too many app running. It will affect to the Google Meet audio. Okay, it's better now. It's better now. Yes,
it better?
sure.
Sorry for that. That means I need to change my laptop. I will apply to my boss. So it's better right now, right?
Yes, better. Much better.
Thank you. So let me reply the questions again. Hurry up. Okay. Q&A. Yeah. So right now you are using the hardware, and then you can use the current hardware to upgrade to the enterprise. All right. And then it's running well. All right. Because we actually it's the same software, right? Just a different function, right? But if you upgrade to the current hardware, you upgrade to the enterprise, but you apply some AI manager, right? Then the answer is maybe no. All right. So because we introduce the Core i5 CPU or something, you can manage like a 200 cameras, something, right? But don't expect that you can use Core i5 CPU to run 200 camera and 200 AI manager, right? It's not like that, right? Because AI manager, you know, AI always like take a lot of computing resource, right? So yeah, you may need to think about that. Probably you need to add one more high-low accelerator, a media card, or DeepX, right? Accelerator or something, right? And we will provide you some benchmark, like, okay, what kind of hardware can run how many channel AI manager, right? If you put a high-low card, can be, I don't know, 30 cameras, something like that, right? We will provide you some benchmark like that. Well, of course, you can test it any way you want, right? Anytime you want, right? So the current hardware, of course, you can use it because it's actually the same software. Just if you apply some AI manager, you know, the AI loading is always heavy, right? You may need to add add more accelerator to run AI manager, right? I think I didn't reply to Annie's question, right? After subscribe enterprise for 2 years, right? You can go back to perpetual, limited perpetual. But actually, we are still planning it, right? So what's the limitation? I'm not 100% sure, but what I'm sure is the cloud function, we will cut it, right? Because we keep paying the cloud, the AWS fee, right? So if you downgrade back to the limited perpetual, then the cloud function you cannot use anymore. You can only use NS client, logging by IP address to your server, right? Of course, the recording is remaining, keep recording. The license still working, right? Yeah, but it's offline one, right? You cannot use NS Cloud, right? And the site become a solid site, right? Probably you cannot add more license because it's not like NS Windows Pro license inside. It's another name, right? Limited Pro or something. Anyway, it's a kind of a standalone site, right? But don't worry, you can always go back to the enterprise again, right? Maybe you just take a rest for 3 months. You don't need that. Eventually, you realize that the cloud function is good, right? AI manager is good. I miss AI manager. You can still go back, right, to subscribe again. All the current setting configuration is still on, right? And then you go back to the enterprise. We kind of are confident that our new functions in enterprise will keep you there, right? Will keep you there, right? So again, we didn't really confirm like what kind of a function we will cut when you go back to the limited perpetual, right? Once I have information, I can share with you. Okay. And does the AI detection work with any type of camera? Yes, correct. So any kind of camera, as long as you are managed by NS server, right? The AI manager can work with the cameras, right? So the body worn camera, dash camera, drone or something. Drone, you don't expect AI on it, right? But if you use drone flying out, the string standing back to NX, AI manager can detect, right? In the true case, someone fly a drone, right, and run the vehicle detection, right? Like you can detect all the vehicle very well, very well, All right. And just as I just demo to you, I'm using the webcam, right? And I still can do AI Manager, right? Though my webcam is no good, so blurry. All right. Okay. And by the way, this section is recorded, and I will upload to a YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, right? And I will share some document and the YouTube video to all the attendees. I have your email addresses, right? I will share those information with all of you. Okay, feel free to share out. All right. And the critical camera recording will be available on the local server and the cloud server. Yes, when we have the cloud storage, right? You can do that. Just record all the camera directly to the cloud storage. But we always recommend you to do the backup, because in NSWindows we have a very nice function called video backup, right? So you just do like that. Record in your server, right? And then meanwhile, backup to cloud storage, right? So if the network really no good sometimes, right? You still record in the database in local, right? When the internet comes back, then backup to the cloud storage. This way is more safe, right? We don't recommend you to just record everything directly to the cloud storage, right? Since the network sometimes may be not good, right? All right, any questions? Let me check that. Yeah, okay. And as AI Manager service is counted by channel, we can use one service for one camera, but multiple AI. Correct. Just as I just shared, right? You can subscribe one channel of AI Manager, right? To make one camera running the AI Manager, embedded AT object recognition, face detection. You can upload your AI. Let's say even you upload 10 AI models in one camera, right? We still charge you only one license. All right. Okay. I'm using NSWindows Pro, and a nice camera show. Yes, unfortunately, we set up a new limitation after 6.1, I think. Is a live view limitation. Live view limitation. So the limitation is if your camera are not licensed, which means you don't have license for the camera, right? Okay, let's say if you have license on the camera, then everything running very well, no problem. But for some cameras that not licensed with it, then you see the camera live view after 10 minutes live view, there will be 30 seconds disconnected, right? After 30 seconds disconnected, the live view will go back directly, automatically. All right. Why we have this kind of limitation? Actually, it's not like we are not generous anymore, something like that. No, in some cases, let's say in the whole world, we have some issue that with the live view free. Some partners, they are joining a project, right? They introduce NSWindows, even the tender is NSWindows. But some competitors, they are using their own software, right? But they claim that they can fulfill all the tenders, which they can do that with the live view only software, right? So in the cases, okay, I have a project somewhere, multiple 40,000 channel, 40,000 channel, and the competitor use NSWindows, install everywhere in the project, run live view only, right? And then they showcase, okay, all the function, I fulfill the tender, all the function I can do, right? But if you want to play back the video, okay, this is the playback mode, which is their solution, their VMS or MBR, whatever, right? They want the project so cheap, in the so cheap cost, right? And our partner complain, like, okay, is NSWindows live version, free version, competed with NSWindows, right? It's so stupid, right? And this is not the single case, right? We have a lot of cases like this. So we decided to make a little bit limitation on it, right? We believe if you are a free user, right, this kind of a small limitation, tiny limitation, you should accept that, right? To be honest, I'm a free user as well. In my house, I use free software, free NS-Minutes, right? So 30-second disconnection, I'm okay with that since I didn't pay, right? So yeah, this is the case. I know in some cases you may feel inconvenient, right? But we need to secure our partners, right? They pay, they join the tender, join the project, and then they lost because of a free NS-Minutes. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, right? Yeah, so yeah, this is the limitation. All right. Sorry for that, but this is the fact that we are introducing the limitation of the live view. Okay. My concern is the future versions may continue requiring user to upgrade and eventually will no choice. Yeah, if you are using the perpetual software, Pro, right? Yeah, there is no way for you to bypass the limitation of live view. Yeah, you should only just buy the license, right? Buy the recording license to make sure the recording, the live view is not interrupted, right? So the only way is to buy the license. If you are using the enterprise, right, then you have a choice. If you really don't want to record, you just need a live view, then we have a live view license, right? It's a little bit cheaper. I would say not so cheap, right? But a little bit cheaper. If you really don't need to record a camera, then you can use the live view service for only live view. All right. Can we embed the video recording into web page to view? Video recording embedded? Yeah, the answer is yes. But I'm not so sure what kind of video recording you want to do. Is a NS video recording or what? If it's a NS recording, then yeah, you can always put the NS client, web client, into the NS client. Yeah, NS web client into NS client, or into the map as well. On NS map, you can put camera, you can put the sub map, a picture map, right? You can put the website as well, right? If some customer, they have their own dashboard, they can put a website as a dashboard on the NS map. When you click on it, the dashboard pop up, right? You can do something like that. Yeah, so I'm not so sure what do you mean the video recording into web page, but yeah, NS client support web page. If you are saying NS web client to do playback, yeah, of course you can put it on the. Some customer they are using NS client but put NVR web page, right? Or some VMS web client onto NX and playback their system. It's doable. It's doable. All right. Any other questions? Sorry for the trouble. So in this session, we got 3 trouble. Oh my God. Life is difficult. And it makes this session easy to remember, huh? Nothing is smooth lah. Nothing is smooth lah. Life as well. Any questions? Any questions? Yeah. Yeah, if no more questions, yeah, feel free to reach us out, right? By the presentation I just closed because of a leaky. Yeah, or just send me an email, right? Just send me an email, and I can link you with your salesperson, right? To help you if maybe you need one more detailed presentation demonstration, we can do that. Maybe you need us to help you introduce to your customer, your end user, we can do that, right? As long as our time is available, right? If you need a demo site in your office, in your site, we can help. Don't worry, we will link together with our distributor to help you how to do, right? If you need anything, just let us know, right? Okay, one more question. Is it doable? Site 1, 3 camera with the enterprise. Oh yeah, though is the same software, but the enterprise and the professional site cannot be managed together. All right. So sorry, but the only way is to upgrade your perpetual site to become enterprise, right? And then you can manage all enterprise sites together, right? Though it's the same software base, but for us, it's different product, right? So you cannot do like this. Just simply think, it's like NX and the NX OEM software. You cannot manage together, right? Something like that. Thank you, Alex. Yep. Any more questions? Again, sorry to our Indian partner, Indian customer. I didn't recognize it well, right? This section actually is in India is 6:30 a.m. It's super early, right? Yeah. So our regional manager Jitesh will help you for another session, and for this one, I will upload to a YouTube channel. You can watch my video again, right? And Jitesh will help you. Sorry for that. All right. So one more. Can you please share the presentation file? Yes, I will share the presentation file. What else? The video link, right? Whatever I can share, I will share. Okay. Yeah, I will share with all the attendees because I have your emails, right? I will share with all the attendees. Feel free to share to your partners, your customer, if they didn't join this one. All right. All good. If all good, then we will finish this one. Any more questions? 3, 2, oh, one more. See, always work. I learned from our HR. Oh, thank you so much. Since connection has some problem, I missed some. No problem, no problem. The recording video will be available, I hope soon, right? So again, any more questions? 3, 2, 1. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you. Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
Andy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. I will turn it off. Don't miss me too much since you're staying here. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Thomas.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Andy. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. See you. See you. See you soon. See you guys soon somewhere.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. 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 Okay. 3, 2, 1 to shut down. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.